Yeah, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching us from, WYTV. You're welcome to another edition of Let's Talk, where we talk about different things that is going on around us. My name is Ahmed Abbas Olatunji, but you can call me Sidon J Omoyagba, the only Idon on Wisdom Yard Television, #1. Any other Idon is a counterfeit. Alright, I will do it on the show, but I'm not the only one in the studio today. I still have in the studio with me.
Good afternoon, viewers all over the world. My name remains the same, Ambassador Rochimi Orilua, son of the prophetess, the man where is Mbwike.
Alright, I will do it on this show. We talk, yes, but we don't just talk. We talk to informate, to educate, to entertain, and to tell you things that maybe you know, or you don't know, or you still want to know more about it. So this is where we bring up topics that we talk on. I want to tell you this. We are not the only one to be talking. Yes. It is not only presenter-centered, it is presenter-viewers-centered. So you tell us your own view on this topic that we brought for you guys today. If we are not going to be the only one talking on this topic, you talk your own, I talk my own. He talks his own. Everybody talk, and that is why it is what? Let's talk. Exactly. So the sponsor for this show is Nokpa Avas and King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. Don't forget to patronize Nokpa Ava Bita. That's the most important of all, because if you try it, that is when you will know what I'm talking about. And don't forget that King Victor, they are in Shagamu, Ogun State. If you want to get your food stuff, make sure you visit them today. All right, what's our topic for today? It's I know all the single ladies now. Yeah, I'm not gonna come. All of them, I'm gonna run call because I know you're going to like this. You're going to learn from one or two. Even guys, everybody can learn from this. Even the married ones can still learn from this. The topic for today is relationship now and then. Now and then. Now, sir, we know what relationship means because people don't really know the difference between dating, friendship, courtship. In Nigeria, once they see a male and a female together,
they believe, yes.
Yeah, they are boyfriend and girlfriend.
Exactly the point.
And the boyfriend and girlfriend, look at, it's just boyfriend. It's a compound word, boy and friend. You bring it together.
It becomes boyfriend. Let me give you an example. There was a white lady that was my friend on Facebook. I think precisely she's from Filipino or so.
Okay.
Now one day she posted the post. She posted on Facebook handle. So I now commented, "How are you doing, my girlfriend?"
Wahala.
It got her angry to the extent in which she was telling me she's not my girlfriend. I now asked, and if as a lady you were the one that sent me a friend request.
Okay.
For you to have sent me a friend request, what do you mean? A friend request. You're sending the man a friend request. Automatically, when the man accepts, it becomes your
man friend
or a boyfriend. I say, and the lady that has a boy as a friend is boyfriend. Don't you know the meaning of that language?
Well, according to what I got to know in Nigeria, the way we see things is different.
It's different because when a lady and a man when a lady and a guy start talking, they believe they are both in courtship or they are both in relationship.
Exactly.
It's different between boyfriend and somebody who is in a relationship. So if
the relationship has a level.
It has a level.
There is level in relation, and that's why we brought this topic.
Because of our mentality that even if a married man and a married woman were somewhere talking now, maybe they met them in the restaurants, in the reception of the restaurants, at the end of the day when they see them talking or discussing, before you get to know, they may say, okay, they are dating each other, or they may be concubine to each other.
Well, in Nigeria, to be precise, we give meaning to things the way we feel. And I don't think things are done that way, because if you not say you don't understand English, just speak Yoruba or make sure you are communicating in your native language or the Igbo or Hausa, because I don't know the reason why you will see me hanging out with a girl. Maybe that's our first date. We just went on a date and we sitting maybe in a lounge or a bar, just having a conversation and having a drink. And the next thing you're going to say, Murila, no, I saw them yesterday. They were together hanging out. They are dating. Yes, we are dating. The difference between dating and being in a relationship, not to talk of courting. Dating is just giving yourself time, meeting somewhere.
Meeting somewhere to
Yes.
refresh yourself.
Okay,
or to
we are
take
meeting so time. We are meeting at so venue.
That's the meaning of dating. You can also date a business associate. For instance, now you want to have a meeting with your business partner. Let's meet at so place. When you get there, that's the meaning of dating. Automatically, you fix a date, you fix a time, you fix a venue where you people are going to meet. For instance, now somebody who is holding his or her wedding, there is a room for reception. There is a room where you get your reception, a hall that you people meet together. It's also part of dating.
Exactly. So I feel people should know this, and they should stop having this mindset that once they see male and female together, not even like this time that we have girls dating themselves, we have guys dating themselves, you know, gays are doing less and all. But then that's not where we are going today. What we want to talk about is the relationship of nowadays and then. Now, to me, once you in this let me talk on this day now, because I don't know anything about the past, and the little I know is what I have in my head. So that's why I brought ambassador to the show, so as you give us those vibes that you guys use back in the day. Because me, to be sincere, my first girlfriend, the girl I dated when I was the first girl I dated in my life, the way I toast that girl, now only me know. I didn't have the mindset. It was in secondary. I was in SS3 then. That was my final year in secondary school. So I was like, I told my friend, I like this girl, and my friend said, okay, just approach her, talk to her, and express yourself. She can't kill you. And I don't have that mindset because she's beautiful, and I feel like me wear black like this, I won't follow this girl talk. Okay, what did I do? And I talked to myself like, you are a man now. Yeah, you can do it. Okay, I summoned my courage. So I went to her class. I said, please, can I use your biology notes? I will give it back to you before closing. Okay, I said, no problem. I don't know, maybe she said, no, they like me before, normally. So I wrote a letter, put it inside the notes, and returned it back to her. So when she read the letter, she wrote her own letter too. She returned it back to me. So it was just like letter to letter. We did not use mouth to talk. So that was there. That was talking about something 2009, 2010 then. So I was like, okay, this is the only way I could express my feeling. So sir, please, can you please tell us, how does it look like in your own days? Because I know it will be very interesting.
In our own days, it is a little bit different. Then you don't have the bold mind of telling a lady you love that you want to marry her, you want to have a date with her, or you want to be in a relationship with her. You still have to go to your elder, maybe your father, your mother, that please, there's a lady that I found very interesting that I would like to. So
you need to go to them first before you approach the girl.
Your own father, your biological parent.
Wow.
That you love, that you saw a lady out there that you are in love with, that you would like the lady to be your future wife. It is now your father that will go out there
and ask about her.
No, not to. The first issue is to go out there, do some visibility study about their family background.
That is very important.
They will have to go out there, look for somebody who is closer to the family, somebody who lives beside the family, somebody who lives closer to the house of the lady, do some visibility study. This might take up to 6 to 1 year.
For the visibility study?
Yes, before the outcome. Maybe there are some things in their family when the man gets married to them. There are some things to avoid. There are some things to do. There are some things that you need not to do. There are some ways you need to go about. What are the really cause in that family? That was then, which helps a lot of couples. Then.
Wow. So, but then, you know, me, I'm talking about generally how we do it now. You know, I was even talking about 2009, 2008, like we still write letters, although phone is available then, but then everybody don't have access to phone, who's especially secondary school students. But now
in our own time there was nothing like having access to phone.
Exactly.
That's why you need to go to your father. Your father now in the age that we are today, when you say you want to know about some things, you go out there in the Google, you Google.
Yes.
Google gives you the answer to everything that you ask, but there are some things that Google won't give you answer to.
Yeah, I know.
What are those things? Checking the family background of the person you want to get married to. Google will never tell you the kind of things that normally went wrong in their family.
But sir, you know, are you talking about telling the father of, telling your own dad that you want? But then, when I was in my own time, I don't even have the mind to go to my dad that, daddy, I saw a girl that.
It's because you are not matured for marriage. What you did then was just to have fun with the lady that you.
But sir, you can't just jump into marriage.
Listen to me. What you can't just jump into marriage. What you have there in your mind, what is the motive behind your mind of seeing that lady that you like this lady? The motive behind that was that let this girl be my girlfriend.
Okay, just a mere friend, just to be dating and going out.
At the end of the day, maybe once in a while when the lady visits you, you may have sexual intercourse with her. But our own has gone beyond, far than that.
There's nothing like that.
There's nothing like that. Then you don't just see a lady out there, you say, okay, you want to go in with the lady and have sexual intercourse the way they do things nowadays. Nowadays, you can approach a lady now, in the next 15 minutes, you go to the bed with the lady. But in our own time, it wasn't like that. Once we set our eye on a lady that we likes, we love, we want to get married to be a future wife for us, we need to go and tell our parents. It's not our parents that will go out there to do their visibility. So there are many ladies out there that when you check their family background, they are not suitable for you to get married with.
But sir, this is we are talking in the sense of culture now. I feel this is Yoruba culture way of trying to approach a lady.
Not only Yoruba. When you do your visibility study, the same thing applicable to the Igbos, the same thing applicable to the outside.
Like this time.
Then, not now.
Wow. But sir, these days, hey, if you go to a club, you just meet a girl.
That's what I said. You may go to a club and approach a lady now. The lady you saw in the club dancing.
She will be the one telling you that where do you stay?
It is not love. We don't call that one love. We call it lust. Lustful desire of the heart. When you see a lady, some people when they see a lady now, before you get to know them standing on their own, actually they are penetrated into that lady already. Right from their mindset. The practical aspect of this is when you take the lady to the room, when you start having sexual intercourse. But the spiritual aspect of it is when you see the lady, or you are interested in the lady, it was like you bringing this lady on the bed immediately and start goes.
But that's not where we are going to, because I want to like compare and contrast some things that has to do with the now relationship and then relationship. Sir, maybe after these days, once I try to meet a girl that I like you, I want us to be dating, and from there, we get into a serious relationship and all. At the end of the day, we get to see that what girls will be asked will be demanding is money. They'll be looking at the way you are living and maybe the kind of.
That's exactly why I said something is wrong with the dating of nowadays with the dating of the olden days. It wasn't like that in the olden days. No wonder we have broken homes today.
Exactly. I even have where I'm coming to from my question. Now, the question I want to ask now is, after the father has done the feasibility study from the family background to this and that. Now, I want to ask, is it that if your dad now comes to you, like you were the one that fell in love with that girl.
With that girl, yes.
Love at first sight, you saw her, like her, and your daddy now come like, Omo they fell.
Yes.
Like you cannot marry that girl.
There's nothing I can do about it because they see beyond what I could not see. That's the problem of nowadays. The problem that our guys, the boys and the ladies of nowadays is having is that because of the lustful desire of the heart. Once they see the lady, their own is just to remove the wrapper and start and penetrate. But relationship has gone far beyond that. When your father comes back home, whatever the answer is, what you are going to accept. Because then there was nothing like the lustful of the heart.
But sir, this person is someone that you feel for, like you really have feelings for this guy, and she had feelings for you too. But she may not have the opportunity to come closer.
Let me tell you this. I do say it. It's one of the proverbs that I love. That a round peg inside a square hole, it doesn't work. You must put a round peg inside a round hole. That works. So when you say you have feelings for the lady, right from the bottom of your heart, you have a lustful desire for the lady. When your father comes, automatically when they say no to that marriage, you feel disappointed.
Sir, what I'm saying here is different from your own perspective. Because I know that's how it works in those days.
Only days.
But now, what is it that, like, I saw someone I want to, like, okay, before I can say I want to marry someone, at least we shall be together, like, get to know each other better and all. Instead of, I think this is now the difference. Nowadays, I'll do the feasibility study myself.
By yourself?
Then it was your dad. It was the dad or the
you know
parents.
the visibility studies that you people put into your care, it was like you putting justice into your hand. That was exactly what is killing most of the marriage today. The smallest of the needles cannot be compared with the blood it draws.
But sir, there's different. Let me say there are disadvantages to the way parents get into the relationship life of their children. Then this is it. You know, sometimes we have some parents back then that they will tell you, this is who you are going to get married to, and you must marry her. She is my friend's daughter, and you see, guys have to marry.
Let me tell you this. That one is different from what we are saying now. Then, if you see a parent out there, most of the parents out there that normally say those kind of things, where those parents that are rich, they have a friend that are also rich, they want their family, they want their children to marry to each other. At the end of the day, go and search. Even now and then, most of the marriage don't normally works. Normally don't works. There are marriages that I see today, right from the church, after the church matrimonial wedding, on their way to their reception, what happened? They divorced each other. Because of, it was my parents' choice. It was your parents' choice. We are not interested in each other, if not for the compellment of my parents that makes me to get married to you.
Thank you, sir. But then you are still saying the same thing to me.
I'm not
you
saying
said, sir, let me buttress what you're saying. You said
that when my father go out
that your father do the visibility study, come back to tell you not to get married to that girl.
Somebody that you were being compelled to marry with, to get married with, is different from somebody you told your father.
You want to get married.
You want to get married. You told them, go out there, go and do the visibility study. It might be two parts, either good or bad. You must be ready to take any part of it, which means when your father comes, you might have zero your mind. When you are telling your father, that's the culture of the olden days.
Wow.
You might have zero your mind that if the visibility study is done at the end of the day, my father said it's not suitable for me to get married to. You zero your mind out of it. If your father comes, so be it, and say you can get married to it, automatically the laws now come. After that, yes. That's exactly what happened then.
All right, thanks. Sir, guys, I don't know, because I'm so confused right now.
Listen.
I need you to come into the comment section and let us know your own view.
Let me put this before they come into. I didn't say you shouldn't come to the comment section and let's talk. Let's rub mind together. Before the mobile network,
yes, sir,
you will just move from, for instance, now you want to go and see your brother in Abuja, no means of communication, than to write a letter. You wrote a letter, brother, so time I will be there in Abuja. You send a letter, the brother replied, no problem, I'll be at home. At the end of the day you left from Lagos to Abuja was the day your brother was just called for an interview in Kaduna. You now got to Abuja, only to discover that your brother is not at home, no place to stay. You don't get what I'm saying. Number one, you'll be disappointed. But if you have zero your mind, should in case I travel, I didn't meet my brother, what will happen? You would have made an impromptu arrangement to look for a nearby hotel. Then there was no means of communication. But now, if you want to travel to Abuja to go and see your brother, you might have called your brother on phone. Brother, I'm on my way.
Well,
that's exactly what happened.
Sir, this is different from what you are saying entirely. I see relationship of nowadays.
Are you trying to bend the rules?
I'm not bending any rules here. That is the reason why I brought us this topic for us to treat. Because I feel there is no room for people to express themselves back in the days. So people that, even the fact that the father did the visibility study and all, they still don't end up together
listening to me.
In a good marriage.
Do you know the culture and the guideline of the olden days marriage? When you see a lady out there that you like, not love.
Okay, like.
When you see a lady out there that you like,
okay,
just let us know.
So it's your parent that will tell you that. Even with the fact that you are matured enough to decide.
Enough to decide. Now, when they now go, like comes before love. When you are not interested in a food, no matter how the food is delicious, you will not eat it.
Well, to be sincere, there is advantage in what you are saying. and there is disadvantage.
What can you tell me the disadvantage?
Thank you. There is no room for freedom of expression. Like you cannot express. Why will my dad go out to do visibility study for me and come back to tell me that the girl that I cannot marry her because
I
of
come in that there is no room for you to express yourself? That was what we met. Then it has now it has becoming an Adamic nature to us that we don't go out of that rules. It's only because we have choice this day based on the civilization that is killing many marriages today. You go out there, you don't just pick just any outlet. For instance, now something happened some years back.
Okay.
There was a guy who was one of these local vigilantes in one rural environment closer to Lagos State. Don't let me mention the town. He's also a taxi driver. He went out on his daily activities. Around 7 p.m., he picked a lady. The lady stopped the taxi. She said he's going somewhere. Okay, no problem. When they got to that place, the lady didn't drop. The guy was looking at the lady. This lady didn't drop. Maybe this lady ought to fall from you. This is an opportunity for me to do bad goals. At the end of the day, it was after 10.
In the night?
In the night. The taxi man closed. He now told that lady, please, can you follow me to my house and let's... The lady said, no
let's
problem.
Chill.
Let's chill together. Let's jolly. Let's collaborate.
Let's do Totomeleto. You understand?
When they got home, in his own apartment, when they got home, the lady went to the bathroom to freshen up. The guy went to the bathroom to freshen up. They both went into the bedroom. As they were trying to do dundukundu, what happened? The lady turned to something else.
Sir, wait, is this a myth or it's just a real story?
It's a true life story. After this show, I will tell you the person, go and do your visibility study. The lady turned to something else. This man could not open his mouth to talk for good 6 months.
Of what he saw
for
that
what
night?
The man saw that night. It was after when the man was healed, the man began to narrate the story.
But sir, do you know what the woman turns to? Like,
I don't know. Don't let me say it to the whole world, because there are a lot of people out there, they will say, don't mind ambassador. Don't mind ambassador. Now listen to this one happened in Ekiti. A man found a lady he wanted to get married to. He went to his pastor to go and pray about the lady. The pastor didn't pray. The pastor said, who was that lady? The lady knew the pastor, knew their mother, knew their family background. I'm not saying the pastor said God said.
Okay.
The pastor didn't say God said. He was not trying to cancel this guy. Do you want to be a single, for instance, well, how do I put it? That is it only one child
you want to give birth to?
The boy now asked, why, sir? He said the mother of this lady only gave birth to this lady alone.
Wow.
The grandmother gave birth to their mother alone. So having going through their generation, they discovered that it was only one child.
That family now, one child that they give birth to.
That they were giving birth to.
Wow.
It's just visibility study. Not God said. Now the brother said no, he's not interested in giving birth to a single child.
There is room for him to get married to another wife.
Yes.
If he loves the woman.
Now, the boy now invited the lady. We can't get married though, because I did my visibility study. I was told that
in your family you only have opportunity to give birth to one child.
That was how the guy left the lady. Then the lady now said, okay, no problem. She wept bitterly because she was so disappointed. At the end of the day, the lady went to God, his creator, our creator. She prayed fervently. She got married. The first child was twins, two bouncing baby boys. The second time, 2 bouncing baby boys. The third time, 2 bouncing baby girls.
Making 6.
Making 6. The first twins that came, when the brother went ahead, told a lot of people to go out there, to go and testify if truly the story was right. They went there, they brought the news back to him that it was right. The second time, also they brought the news. The brother was still on the internet, searching. You don't understand what I'm saying. Your destiny lies in your hand. and it depends on how you work towards it. So if you see a lady out there, you say, okay, my father, during your olden times, so your time has
Gone.
oh, don't shoot mouth, oh. You just bring it to your father will bless your union. No wahala. Maybe you are the one that saw it. Good luck to you.
Well, sir, to be sincere with you, I concur with what you're saying, and I really learned some things from that. But you know, we can't say because that is the culture and that's how it's supposed to be done. You know, if we bring this to religion and education and most of our cultures, we'll get to know that they didn't give us room to express ourselves back in the days.
That was the Adamic nature we met.
And it has affected a lot of things
it
in
didn't
Nigeria.
affect in the olden days. It is only nowadays that is affected.
Yes, it will be affected because there is development in everything.
Yeah, development. Do you know the reason why? It was not the olden culture that is affecting the nowadays. The nowadays culture is exactly what is affecting marriages today. Because the women will not, in God, through their family background, most of their mothers, even the woman that you want to get married to, the mother of that woman is not in her father's house.
Okay, sir, let me come like this. What if back in the days your father did the visibility study and you still found yourself liking that same girl?
Like comes first before love. On Facebook now, you may like a post, you may not love. Isn't it? You may love a post, you may not like. There is room for everything. It is now depends on your choice. The first lady I first met, when I traveled down to Akure to go and meet my father, I said, Father, I've seen the lady, she's from so place, she's from so place, she's from so place, I like that lady before the love. All of a sudden, based on that, I was in a church then, and we were together in the same church, together in the choir stuff. I started loving this lady. So now for choir, you carry the... I started loving this thing. I started loving this lady.
Wow.
So when I got to my father, when I explained everything, he said, she's from which town? I told him. When we were going on, my father now said, do you know what the Bible said? I said, I didn't know. I'm sorry to have used Bible of this sort. So you people that are watching me out there will not say this man is a spiritual, is a spiritual man.
They understand.
He said there is a portion in the Bible that says, for a child of God to fall into the pit, what will happen? I said, I don't know. He said there is going to be a lightning. I don't want to discourage you. Go ahead. Now we'll now pick a date for the introduction. My father came to Lagos all the way from Akure. My stepmother came, my mother came, my brothers and sisters, they were about 7 in number that came. It was that day, a day before the introduction, that the lady left, that she said she is no longer interested.
Without no reason?
Without no reason.
Wow.
Maybe
she did her own visibility study.
That might be now. Listen, at the end of the day, I later got married. For good 7 years, the lady could not find a man to get married to.
Wow. Well, to my viewers at home, I know you guys have been dropping comments, and in the comment section, Banjo Princess says, in the olden days, there is nothing like getting married for love or feeling when your parents are not in support. You marry who they choose and fall in love later in the marriage. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Life comes first before the love.
So you like until you get married.
Because your parents will not see a pit that is dug, that they will want you to fall into the pit.
But sir, this is not right to me, because why will you like someone before you love?
When you say it is not right in your days, that is why we have a lot of broken homes today. Broken homes here and there. And when there is a broken home, listen to me, it was like when 2 elephants fight, the grass suffer the consequence. It is the children that is being affected.
Well, it's like you are not getting me. In the comment section, someone said marriage of the olden days is like you marry who they choose and fall in love later in the marriage. Which means you guys will not love each other because there is no room for you to talk. You just meet once in a while. There is no phone to talk. There is no conversation.
You like what you first see. Your parents choose for you. At the end of the day, love comes. Now, rate the percentage of broken homes then and rate the percentage of broken home now.
Sir, one of the things that made the level, the rise or in breakups of nowadays is not because of getting married to the wrong person.
Can you tell me the reason?
Thank you, sir. You see, it's not like back in the days there is perfection in any marriage. But most of the things that made marriage to be broken these days was because of social media and different kind of things that people see. But then, back in the days...
It's because of those things that you have been exposed to. Back in the days...
There is no social media.
Listen, even if there is no social media, we watch films out there.
There is nothing like you watching film. Before you could watch a movie in a month.
Listen, okay, but let's forget about it. Do you know in the olden days, our fathers have the opportunity of getting married to as many as they want. At the end of the day, there will still be settlement in that house.
Yes.
Nowadays, when you got married to a single lady, what do you have there? Shitting her here and there.
Do you know what? It is money that causes
the man will be shitting. Then do they really have the money?
That is what I'm saying. That then there is no choice. You see it where you put you.
Listen to me. After the then when love comes, that love they have then covers a lot of things. It is not love that you children of nowadays are. It is lustful desire. At the end of the day, when the marriage broke, you will now begin to tell stories. Listen very well. When you lost when you see somebody you lost, the lustful of desire of the heart, at the end of the day, you end up getting married to each other. What you call love is not love. You might interpret it to love. It is not love.
Well, thank you, sir. Because we don't have much time on our side, because I feel this is the part one of this particular topic. We're coming back on Saturday to talk about this topic again, because I'm still so much confused and I don't know, maybe I'm not getting it right here. But then, if you feel what we are talking about, you still want to say yours, you can drop it in the comment section. Then in the next episode of this particular topic, we are going to talk about it too. My name is Ahmed Abbas Olatunji, but you can call me Sidon J Omoyagba, the only Idon on Wisdom Yard Television. Thank you so much, Ambassador. But I know on Saturday we'll still talk about this, because I'll be here, you'll be there to watch, and everybody will have to say one or two on this topic. So I'll see you guys next time on Let's Talk. Don't forget that the sponsor for this show is still Nokpa Abbas and King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. Be good and have a wonderful day.